What up, though? Shit, son. We them, yeah, them boys. Raiders, buddy. Well, Giants. My guy. Ah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you
I'm
go.
mad,
Look at
so
Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of
bear
the
with me.
Ohio River in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar.
Kick off middle.
Burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All right, let's see. Linebacker, you.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more.
I respect that cutback. Now that I know he got stick skills, I'm going to pay attention.
Watches that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that,
had to shoot that gap.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
You gave me Darwin?
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Oh, shit. Now, Mixon
This will leave him a yard short.
I mean, I forgot. What you were doing?
First down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
I appreciate it. If you wouldn't let him do his own thing,
the previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, say less.
From the gun again to Mixon. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Respect, Mabel. We Mabeling out this bitch. All right.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet.
Oh, this little
slip. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now throwing on
good coverage.
Down there, but he cannot connect.
He hit me with that Texas.
That first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Oh, my
and
God.
This one is no good. He missed it. And this
We needed that.
A scoreless game.
All right.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
See if they can stop it a little bit. I'm nervous. I ain't played OC in a minute. All right, good.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
All right, that guy.
Not much there. Maybe
a couple up to the 35. Cover 4 quarters.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about
they too slow to the front.
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
run that tight end route. No matter if you good, run that Keenan Allen route.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Dang, cut the fuck out of me. I was about to throw that to your ass in the backfield. It is what it is.
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss.
Motion the tight end out.
Really big loss.
Yeah.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
I wanted that post, but I seen that motherfucker on the edge.
And it'll be 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
Kick off and be all right.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face
oh,
it,
my God.
We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Good coverage, but they boosted that
They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Joey Bosa in on the stop. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that.
Somebody get on her.
Partner, but I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not
as effectively as they wanted to.
But I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Oh!
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle, But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in?
Play action. It's Burrow.
Good coverage, my nigga.
Hit and taken down. They got him. Joey Bosa gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Oh, yeah.
Second and 20.
Man. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, buddy. He's been running Texas routes. So let me see.
Here's a give to Mixon.
Oh. What did you try?
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now Joe Burrow on third and long.
You got 2. Nope. Give me that, bitch. Go. All right, just take it to the sideline. Or that'll work too. Fuck it.
And inside the 45. Well, really not much secret there. Third and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because third and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate.
The motion par hand to the left? No, mind. It's automation.
You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that.
Okay.
You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's
let the clock go down a little bit
and make a play, as we just saw there.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
All right. Come on.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh my God, this release is slow as shit.
Trey Hendrickson, his 2nd sack of the night.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just
oh my God. I'm going to go for the Super Bowl.
I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit.
Run that Williams route, that post.
That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you oversend, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Third and long, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one
Good
away.
ass fucking punt.
It's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely great. Confident corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops.
They wouldn't let you animate on that shit.
Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together
where the fumble at,
nice drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
There we go.
A handoff to Mixon.
Oh.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly
Go ahead, run that ball, run that clock. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That was a wasted turnover. I got you.
On third down.
Oh.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard
unless you eat that pizza in there, you have to eat something.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon.
You gotta eat something.
Utilize him out the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense,
regardless
you
of what's
assign
going
a man
on.
to him
You can't
and
not
try and
eat.
cover him before he gets going.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
They go on the sideline because they ain't got no more timeout.
Before going out of bounds.
I like how they work the tight end.
What's
on a
up,
nice little
fellas?
under route there.
What
If
up,
you're
though?
gonna give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from
Yeah, I
you
got
a little
7
bit.
on my
That's exactly
feed.
what he just did there. Pick up
Oh,
extra
damn.
yardage.
I thought it was bad. I only got
This
2.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
You said 7?
Yeah, buddy.
How old are they, though?
Shit.
From the
Hold on.
shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh, okay, good. Way to tackle him down. I got 2 23-year-olds, an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 13, a 12, and a
Good for
3-year-old.
21 yards.
No,
That'll
you
make
got
it
all
second and
teenagers.
10.
Now, I got 6, 4, and 2.
And my youngest is 2, or about to be 3.
Right, but all my theory is 6, 4, and 2. They right there. I'm talking right there.
Now Joe Mixon.
They all big enough so they can
And he
talk.
is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He gonna spike it. He's clocking it. That's good.
Chili's or
Watch the
it's
fake
just
fight.
wings or wing style.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
What? Oh my
We looked
God.
at each
Just
other
wings?
right when he flinched.
That's
We knew
the
that flag
fucking
was coming.
Wings and
Yeah,
curly fries.
offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
He ain't hit
So
that
with
for
2
the
ticks left here
bullshit.
in
Hopefully
the
you
half,
miss it
on is
again.
the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a
You want that
53-yard
lemon
attempt.
boneless combo?
McPherson's kick is
combo
good.
or just-
And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
flavor?
That'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Garlic parmesan,
This is the
lemon
NFL, and it's on EA
apple
Sports.
barbecue,
Okay, Coach,
ranch.
thanks
The
as
ranch dry
always.
rub is
This
good. I
one's
like
still
that.
anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number
Southwest.
3.
No
Who had ball
sauce,
first? They did.
apple barbecue, or
These
honey
offenses seemingly
chipotle.
still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score. As looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
drink.
Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25.
Sweet tea. You want to have
The
any sugar?
Charger drive about to get going. And they're on the losing end of things here. What do they need to do if they're going to turn
Motion
things
Cook
around?
to the left.
Partner, it's awfully close to being a must drive here, I think, for them, because I think a touchdown here in this opening drive is something they absolutely have to have. They only managed 3 points in the first half. They know that's not going to get it done. So without adding pressure to them, they already know the stakes. They need a touchdown here to get things started.
Well, they trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the third quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35.
No, get out the bathroom.
34 here.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I
still
think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1.
Oh my God,
they're going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half
comes,
call. It's really easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They snap it to Herbert.
Oh my God! Come on, bro.
Down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
We got about the wrong clock.
Mixon with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Third and 2, now Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Dang.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option.
What a fumble
at,
man.
Going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Good fun.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you going left.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone.
Oh, told you I got you going left.
Good-looking return set up here.
Oh,
Good
shit.
Turn this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Right.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
On first down, it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Oh, this is clock shit crazy.
Will give this one to Eckler. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them
All
started
right, motion Palmer to the left.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert.
Oh my God.
He's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Mixon. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come on, where'd you fucking fumble?
And bring him down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
Where you going?
Here now, Roberts. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts As they stop it here with 1:07 remaining from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's a 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Herbert going to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. 35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Oh, man.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Don't want to be the reason why we lost.
We can't change how to move forward on COVID-19 and other issues that we must face together.
I feel I'm sorry.
I recently visited New York City Police Department.
My defense is my first time being LC since Madden 20. Are you good? I love the challenge. Shoot. Looking at these stats. Didn't do that bad. Had a few drop passes. Man, did better than he did. That's crazy. Oh well. Anytime I get set. Got sacked twice. What's the 4-1 on the 10 o'clock game? Are we playing that or no?
Let's come together and protect our communities, restore trust, and hold law enforcement accountable. That's why the Justice Department has required...
GG, see y'all next year.
Well, you certainly have to deal with
rules and restricted no-nonsense for
Game day.